traces of broken shadows. I am lost in the feelings that we've known. Try to save all the shattered pieces. Bring the distance back to reason. There's a resolution. There's a resolution. There's a resolution. There's a resolution.
So good morning everyone, welcome to another stream. Today we do some cave depth, assuming that I can show you my screen. Yes, good. We continue where we left off. So last time I worked on the shader. No, not the shader. On the swiping of the scan button. It was rough, but I have it in the back right now, behind me. I have it behind me. So now I can attach it to the spaceship and give it some logic, because there is no logic right now. Good. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh, no, not this. God. This. Okay. So yeah. We have a scan target transform. We have a scan progress. I think we have no scan range. Well, we have scan radius here. Okay. My god, the allergy is killing me. Cannot breathe very well. And yeah, okay, so we have scan radius. We already have a gun here. It's quite crowded. Okay, object. But yeah, there is also the logic for the muzzle, so it's okay. Name attribute one. I just need an overview. Torpedo firing controller. Fire permission. Turret overheat controller. Turret audio controller. Okay. So all the audio stuff is it in the bottom. I can't. Good. Before I start, I want to take a look at this, and this to see if I need to write custom logic for a scanning turret. If I've done a good job, then probably not, but we will see. A scan component. Where? Probably here. Oh, it's here. I missed it. Oh, it's on the ship. Yeah, that's not very clear. Alright, so this is the only script in the ship. Remove this useless comments. Does it have any dependency? No. Directly. Let's scan target. Easy scan range. Then scan progress. Okay, so this is the this tracks the scan progress itself. No changes. Scanned event. Yeah, no changes needed. Torpedo firing controller. Muzzle torpedo. This is definitely not usable. Back mission. Campfire. Okay, so there is a dependency. Fire torpedo. So if it can fire, then fire torpedo. And fire invoke. Torpedo firing controller. Okay. No, I cannot reuse this in this state, at least. Fire permission. What the heck is this? What? He's attacking. Get fire permission. Silence. Phone call. Yeah, things regarding prescription medication. So let's continue. Good. So he's attacking. Okay, so this is only for file permission, and it can fire only ship target transform is not null, or ship module target is not null. So if I'm not moving or targeting any ship, or any module, then what the fuck is this? I can't even read it. Yeah, you can see that this is an old code. When did I write it? I was still doing a bit of experimentation, I guess. 2023. Okay, yeah, this must be from my first alpha, the one that I discarded. My god, I'm sure it works as intended, but damn, it's confusing. But it just says is attacking. If it's attacking, then get fire permission. So if it's not attacking, then it's for permission false. So if it's not attacking, so this module, if this module is not attacking, then it shouldn't fire. If it's not attacking, it shouldn't fire. Sure, it shouldn't fire. That's a weird condition to have, but I can imagine why this exists. The question is, so ship target transform is both for movement and attack. And module target transform is for attack. So if this is not null, so I am attacking. If this is not null, or this is not null. I'm not sure about this. Anyway, get file permissions. Is the music still working? Yeah, it should. Ship model dot ship. Ship model ship target. Vector 3 source. Okay. It's overheating. is in range. If it's not overheating and it's in range. Oh my god, it doesn't need to be so complicated. So this part is fine. This part is understandable and readable, but this... Should I have the permission, you know, let's say I'm moving to a nav point, right? So this is not none. So this counts as attacking. In that case I get a fire permission. But the fire permission shouldn't depend on... The fire permission should depend on he's overheated, he's in range. I mean, he's in range, I need a source. Right? That makes sense. So that's fine. And no allies in the middle. Why is it called source? You mean target, not source. Yeah. So I see, yeah, if I want to check that it's in range, but do I really need something to be in range? Because let's say, is this about the state of the turret? Okay guys, let me think. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, I need to target if I want to check if it's in range or There are no allies in the middle. I guess, yeah, okay. But this is not reusable. Why? Because I need a scan target. So let's take some notes. Okay. Overheat controller. Red mother. Cool down in seconds. Yeah, cooldown in seconds shouldn't be here. I mean, it's debatable. Should or should not be. Torpedo controller. And or cooldown life cycle. Torpedo firing controller on fire. When it fires, I set overheated to true. Wait some seconds. Okay, I mean, it's a simple script. Of course it has a dependency, but it's okay. No, I think I can reuse this script. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. The name, well, it's terrible, but okay. Bro, I'm just wondering if I should write this shit from scratch. So if I did it today, how would I do that? I'm not a fan of these dependencies. Like ideally, yeah, I would like to have less scripts here. And I'm sure it's possible. I think I should use the usual strategy of copy pasting the code and then refactoring. I think it makes more sense to do it this way. Okay. Why I have a turret like this? I'm not sure about that. And the list of, like ideally, a list of modules on. Why do I have an alarm? Oh yeah, it was for the medication. Anyway, I don't think it's I don't think it's a problem if I change the structure. This is position 0, so I shouldn't have any problems. Red balloon easily. Okay. Let's check where these scripts are. Okay, so about the scanning, we do modules. We just call it scanner, right? I mean, this is technically not a turret in the sense that I'm thinking, but doesn't matter right now. Okay, so I need my eye, something in my eye. Oh, I don't even know if it makes sense to have a overheat turret because it's 0 basically, so I mean, even the turret overheat controller needs change because I'm just noticing that this should be I'm just going back, undo. This should be 0. I mean, this variable should be 0. So this is useless. This should return always true. Yeah, I don't think this design. I think I should work on a better design. You know, overall, and maybe like the thing is, I want to this good custom or good habit to have scripts that do one thing, and I agree, but at the same time it like the game object can get crowded. Of course I can make I can organize the code. I can organize the code in different game objects, but I don't know, is it worth it? In this case, I don't know. This might be one of those cases where I do an anti-pattern just to see if it's so bad. Maybe in a simple case like this, it's fine, actually. Yeah. I'm also doing a lot of event-based scripts. Yeah, that's what it comes when you're not a professional dev, not sure where to go. So I like this, working on events, and if I do this, then does it make sense to do one object? I mean, even then, this public. What is this public? I think it makes sense to have, you know, events, especially, but at the same time, you know, there is this thing where sometimes I ask myself, should I have events? How can I explain it? Should I have events? That are not global but local. Design wise, local events are fine. You just need to be careful. I don't know. I don't know. if I have something like this, do I have physics code? We have one here. Go for optimization, but I shouldn't optimize at this point. Especially because there are not many objects anyway, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Um, the answer is I don't know how to proceed, so maybe I will just try to do an anti-pattern this time, just to give it a try, but I still want to have the model separated. And here yeah, also the question is I should make a completely new model at this point. Look at target, hidden firing controller. Also, if I have an inspector, I can just pass the... I guess if I don't try, I will never know. Yeah, that's the problem. And I mean, it's fine. It's okay to not know if it works or not. I will just start and see how things develop. So, first of all, I have notes here about what I need to change. Right, so what we want to do here is forget about Unity and start working in a temporary place. Scan beam. Yeah. Okay. Let's write the code here. how can we call it? Scan. I guess, yeah, scanner, scan turret, scan turret, a scanner. So let's say let's call it scanner. Let's not think about it too much. I can change it later. If I want to do something more anti-pattern, I guess I still need to keep MVC at least. One model view controller. So I mean, there is no controller here and there is no view. So either model and logic. Model and logic. Let's call it scanner logic. And add it to our turret. Of course, mono behavior. And rename this. Good. So I also want, I definitely agree that having all of this separated is cool. Cool and all, but maybe this time I just want to have a scanner model with everything. And make sure to use the right. Make sure that I use the inspector features nicely so that, yeah. No, look. It's more readable. I also need to make sure that I use interfaces, and yeah. also want to use what was the name of it? Valid. I start validating. Let's start and split this. Good. Model and logic. And then, yeah, we go step by step from here. Please no throwing exception, thanks. So on a general sense, the idea is the following. So let's go to file permission. If well, first of all, is it firing actually? Or should it fire? He's attacking, okay. His attacking is not good. So let's think about what the scanner should do, but I need to be generic too. In this case, it will be something like this scanner in range. Yeah, let's focus on the scanner, and then we generalize and make other interfaces. Just because I don't want to overthink it. I don't think I have to validate anything, by the way, because in theory I don't have any, everything should come from the model, but we will see. The general idea is the following. If it can fire, no. If it can fire, it doesn't mean that it should fire, right? So I guess the thing will be is file capable or something like this. Because here we have campfire, then fire. And this comes from fire permission. And fire permission has a dependency. There's no dependency. On overheat. Because this is just attaching to the fire permission. Okay. Yeah, let's stick with should scan for the moment. If it should scan, then scan. It is the easiest, thing I can imagine. But I guess I need to go to the toilet.
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
put in here. Try to leave the door open, but I cannot shout. So fundamentally, the separation of concern that I have here is good. So I wouldn't change it. So this controls the logic. So I can call it scan brain. What does it do? It checks if it can fire, and then it fires a torpedo. This should be here. And this is... So basically the code just creates the... This contains the logic to create. Where does this instantiate come from? Okay. I can already see a problem. How can I call this? This is an object class. Okay, one step at a time. We can call it projectile instantiator. To mimic this, right? This class. This controls this as that. I can keep it as file. More than file permission. This is a file controller. We check if it should fire. At all. So this will be just need some notes here because I'm not using good names right now. And then we need another class for, I guess for permission is fine. Yeah, I know. I can use the namespace to differentiate for the moment. What I want. It's in the same namespace and it detects it as yeah, automatically by consequence, I assume. We can create another class called overheat manager. Not overhead, overheat. I guess fire permission. Fire permission manager. I guess not really. Let's stick with these names for now. Okay. So what I expect here is it's overheated. So it's not overheated. And so fire permission is more about I check all the conditions. If it's overheated, if it's in range, there are no allies in the middle. So this is a fire permission. I don't know. I guess I don't really need overheated here because I can just do I don't think this should be here because this is a dependency of this. So we do this, we do put fire if it is true. Then I should scan. In this case it will be fire, right? Let's call it, let's scan for the moment. But what does scan do? Scan should call the project instantiator and fire. That's what I expect. Okay. Of course, I expect that I can find a model which is another model in this case. To do that, I use start. Okay. Scanner model is not used anywhere. I agree. We just use it when it's needed. Okay. Now. Let's start here. Should scan, question mark. This is file permission. Right, start. So should scan, well, what do we need? So we need the model. Then I need the target ship, okay. But this will be in ship attributes, which is that the target is contained inside the model, okay. That's my assumption. And we have a mask. Do I need this?
Hands down, I'm not a prince charming. Think I'll never be learning. I may not prove to be the one for eyes, but give me time to
Attributes. Ship model comes from recursive upward component. Okay. I'm just wondering how independent should a turret be for targeting? I definitely need ship model. If I start implementing it, I will know, so I oh, it's called ship attributes, okay. So is it attacking or scanning? The only thing I need is it's overheated. There is no overheating here. So let's assume that there is overheating because I'm trying to make a generic code. So I should first check if it's attacking or not. Bro, working in this way is so fucking confusing. I'm not used to this. Let's copy paste and remove what we don't need. If I want to scan, I definitely want to know. So here, I just want to check if ship attributes right, I don't have any. I should just call it model. In that case, I don't like how this is laid out. So if as scan target and file permission, guess I need file permission. So I have scan target and oh, this is already file permission. I guess it makes sense to have them both here. This will be this. If it has a scan target and is scanning possible, then return true. Otherwise you return false. Then we do is scanning possible? Question mark. Target ship position equals. Alright, let's go step by step. Ship attributes dot. So ship attributes. So if it has a scan target, I don't need to check again, right? just to and here check, is it overheated? If it is scanning possible? It's possible. If it's not overheated, if it's in range, if it's in range, should I check if there are allies in the middle? Because it will always happen that I have something in the middle, probably. I think for realism, probably. Yeah. This would be it. Is in range. I need to pass vector 3 of the target, and the target is no allies in the middle, question mark. What? Oh, I can do this? It's confusing. Well, it makes sense. If it's null... Wait. Is a transform? The transform is null, then it's converted to bool. Okay, that's a bit confusing. I've never done it. I don't like it. I'll do it in another way. What's the difference? Convert unity. Okay. So for this, yeah, I need overheated. And here there is a muzzle position. So his muzzle position, it calculates the distance. And if it's less than firing range, I guess this will be in the scanner model. So scanner model. Okay. Right. As I said, I need muzzle, which is set at startup. So this is a transform, so I don't think I should do it from the muzzle, but from a spawning point. It makes more sense. Just to avoid any, you know, the fact that the projectile can spawn on top of the muzzle, if that makes sense, and collide with the turret itself. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Loading point. So what I call here is private these are like I guess I can make it final, but there is no final. C sharp. Oh my god, there was someone in chat. By the way, oh my god, sorry, I just was having a different tab open. Anyway, so you have great potential, you deserve to follow. Started following. Thank you very much for following. Sorry for answering late. So the first message was 15 minutes ago. I don't think the person is there. But Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Emily? Not a problem. I'm Italian. No, I don't use any artwork and I'm not planning to. So every day I stream, someone wants to give me artwork, but no, thanks for offering. I just don't need. It's fine. It's also unmutable. This is too. So read only for fields and const. So I cannot use const here, or read all? What? Shape attributes. I mean, this is also, it's a reference to its own shape, so this also should be immutable. So we do this, span firing range, and then I do no allies, liquid redirection, muzzle transform, I mean, I don't need it, right? Here you can just go vector 3 target equals this. And then what I do is source. So let me check. Source is a vector 3. Source was the target. So the target comes from the shape attributes. I need to align layer mask. This should be immutable too. What the fuck I'm supposed to? Nah, that's not gonna work. I can already see it. Nope. Because then we need to initialize those, and I need to make a constructor. It's terrible. As a scan target, then is scanning possible? Scanning is possible if it's not overheated and not in range, and there are no allies in the middle. Yeah, makes sense. Then we do this. A recast from this to the direction to matte infinity. Then include the layer mask. Why? Any count equals 0. Yeah, that's the same. But if you don't mind, I will keep it up to 0. I like it more. Replace IP6. Use non-allocating method recast, not alloc. Vector 3, direction, recast hit. Now what, this is stuff about optimization. I don't this right now. Count. Right. For me, the question is, do I need this here? Can I have the scan mother? In theory, you know, we're trying to find a new architecture, so what if I have everything here in the model, which would make sense, by the way. I hope you don't hear these noises. No, noise cancelling is doing work. Okay. Objective polling position. Should be here. Overheat manager. Yeah, I need to overheat manager. I mean, these kind of dependencies are fun. Then we have like stuff like shape attributes. The shape attributes is something I can get. From the parent. I don't need a variable. Then I need an ally disk. Yeah, but this should be accessible. This one too. It also should be read-only, by the way. I shouldn't change this at runtime. But still. Yeah, okay, so shape attributes is a reference to the shape itself. And I can get it. But I need to do some recursive calls. So it's good to have it once. For what do I need? For this, okay. I think it makes sense to get it from the constructor. No. No. I just want it once. Yeah. However, this should be serializable. Why redundant? I don't get it. Private read-only ship attributes. Well, I actually want okay. I mean, if this is read-only, I don't see the problem with making it public. Maybe that's why it doesn't like that thing. Scanner. Okay, where is everything? It's public, so it should appear. But it doesn't. Doesn't really. Just because it's read-only. Probably. Yeah. I don't like this. Why? We need to do this. Let's make a quick search. To make a variable showing you as read-only, you must use custom property drawer. Why? Why do I need this? My god. Yeah, that's why I made everything public. Unfortunately, Unity doesn't help. here. If I generate get and setter, let's say we make this read only, and we remove this. Hit private. It shouldn't appear. Let's see this way. If it doesn't compile, it doesn't work. Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter. I want to do this test. Let's do... So let's make everything public so I don't have any complaints. And then I just do... So I want the public load. And this should appear. Doesn't? It does. Okay. Yeah. If I make this read-only, it doesn't work. What if I make it read-only like this? It shouldn't. It's still public. Private now. It doesn't appear. Okay. So if it's not public, no way it works. Unity. Why do you do this to me? So let's think about this for a second. What do I want to set from the inspector? Set this. Or not even that. I can pick it from the object. That's because I have playership here. It's like inherited, we could say. Shape attributes is set in the start. This one is also set in the start. This one too. But this one is set in the inspector. Okay. So can make it. I know I can. It must be public. Cool. Okay. Really? No, it must be public. There is no other way to do this. And then okay, so this is public and this is private.
If only for tonight, I'm gonna let you in. If only for the high, I'm gonna let you in. Look up to the sky, do you see the lights? Look up to the sunrise, do you see what I see inside? I won't go anywhere if I'm not with you tonight. I will see the hope alive if I'm not with you tonight.
So we do.
You make me feel
In project, this should be set in the inspector. Yeah.
this is real.
In this case, I can make it private and do it as serializable.
For the rise, I'm gonna let you in. If only for this life, I'm gonna let
And then sure, I can do like a
look up
like a turn.
sky. Do you see the lights? Look up to the sunrise. Do you see what I see inside? I won't go anywhere if I'm not with you tonight.
This code doesn't work private.
If I'm not with you tonight.
It's not compiling, so it doesn't mean anything.
If only
Um, is this read only? Firing range. Like if I do this, yeah. I mean, This needs to be serialized, okay. These two, align layer mask. So this was in file permission, I think. File permission. I don't know what this means. I need to ask AI. I didn't add any note. This creates a layer mask that matches only the layer that ship model game object is on. Yeah? What does that mean? Well, to the ship model, it takes the layer. The layer is player ship, okay. Okay, so this is taking player ship, okay. And what I do here is array cast from the muzzle to direction to infinity. And why do I need the ally layer mask? Question mark. Need to check the documentation. A layer mask that is used to selectively filter which colliders are considered when casting array. Cast array flush scene and returns all hits. Note that the order of results is undefined. So transform position forward, blah 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 blah. Raycast hits. Change the material of all hit colliders. Max distance and the layer mask that is used to select any filter which colliders are considered when raycasting. I think I'm using this. So this filters what I want. But I want everything except layer shape. It makes no sense. If I'm raycasting to see if there are no allies in the middle, I want everything except layership and allyship. So I'm a bit confused. What if I want a layer mask that matches all layers except the layership? No. Very confused. Unless the ship model itself, where does it come from? No, it's the ship itself. Issue is going on. Okay, while it's thinking, I can type. I also want to specify that there are layer shape, neutral shape. Okay, yeah, I should specify. Please note that at the moment I have following custom layers: neutral shape, layer shape, light shape, and enemy shape. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm doing this distinction in the code. It's just, I don't know why. Let me stick to double check. Yeah, itself. You would want to this is weird, right? Because so I have this code and the turret itself doesn't know where it's mounted. It could be any ship, it could be neutral, layer, ally, blah blah blah. And so what I want is anything. I want to check if there is something in the middle that has the same faction of me. Did I make a utility for this? Like a layer tag? Is player side? Yeah, that's... I don't know, but... Does it even make sense to have all these different layers. Yeah. This thing, what? Oh, okay. Who is friendly to whom? Perfect. Never added, never reassigned a year constraint everywhere. I mean, the thing is, let's open Painter. So, what cases do we have? We have ally, neutral, player, ally, neutral, enemy. So, shit. Okay. Make it transparent, bro. Why? Okay. So we have player, ally, neutral, enemy. Because it's not the first time I think that layers are not a good tool to do this. So if I'm the player, a lot of the cases I am the player and maybe with text is better actually. So I'm the player. I don't want in the middle. I don't want ally. So we have player, neutral, ally, and player I don't want in the middle. Ally, player, neutral, okay, and what if I'm if I'm neutral? I don't really care because I'm not gonna fire. I don't fire. No. Ah. Houston, we have a problem. If I'm neutral, I might be neutral to the player, but it might be enemy or someone else. His player side is neutral ship, is nav point, is commando. So let's be specific. Who is the shooter and who? The shooter. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I agree. This is a big thing, I know, and I need a ticket for this. Is there a way for me to actually mention a message? No. You can just copy. Okay. Critical for the demo? Question mark? Probably not. But for long term, yes. Type. Task duration, probably medium. Difficulty, it's manageable, yeah. I mean, I want to. It's fine. Should I do this now or not? I mean, no, not now, I guess. Let's make it as critical for the demo for the moment. Area of concern, script. For me, it's almost a bug, but refactoring. And where should it be? The it should be mixed task. What about this? There's no parent? No. Itself? What? This is... I need to have lunch. It's very late. But you know what? I still need to check in the torpedo. Like if a projectile or whatever, if I'm hitting something, so I can do it there. But for the scanner, I really don't want anything in the middle. Yeah. I really want nothing. Including... yeah, no ship, no asteroids, no ally, nothing. So... yeah. Lie. Yeah, it's probably not worth checking. No, it is. It is worth checking. But by the way, if I was doing this, is to avoid when I fire a torpedo that the torpedo hits the turret or the ship itself. It's super buggy. Yeah, forget about it. No checks at all for the moment. Just don't shoot if... I mean, there must be something in the middle. Okay. This will always give the enemy. Oh god, is this like an epic? Don't really want of course I need to exclude the target. I might mark this as a to-do and just return a true, to be honest. Sorry, false. Because in this demo it doesn't really matter. You know? And yeah, for the rest. So I just remove it, fuck it. Ship attributes. So this is why do I need this? scanner model. Okay. And just do ship attributes. Yeah. It's read-only. It is read-only, yes. Okay. Good, so I can consider this done. Of course, I still need to make a constructor. And another. One projectile instantiator. They are both not assigned, of course. Why what? I don't need file permission. Yeah. Why do I need itself? Okay. There's no dependency to. I don't even think I need the overheat manager as a dependency. The overheat manager is independent. Doesn't have any dependencies. So we can just do this. Yeah, but there are no compiler errors, which is good. What? They didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Okay. We need file permission. Is consider this done. Yeah. Just need to work on the overheat manager or and projectile instantiating. Okay, we have no messages. Hey guys, okay, I'm doing this very slowly, but let's hope it's worth it. Time will tell. Until then, I need to have lunch. See you in the next one. Bye bye.